Good afternoon everyone, welcome to my next video. Just taking the dogs for a run in the park. Come on. Daisy's barking at all the dogs because obviously she's frightened still. So they're on the leads again because it was clear for them to have a little run about, and then now there's some dogs. But apparently Gladys is ready today, not sure when, so I'm not planning on setting off to Scotland today. I'm going to stop another night at my mum's. My sister's with me, she's been taking some pictures of the dogs. If they're ready in time I'll drop them into the vlog, but I doubt it.
I'll try and get them done today, you know what I'm like.
I know. So we're on North Reddish Park, which is where our old stables were located. I'll see if you can still see them. I doubt you can.
No, it's a bit overgrown.
Yeah.
I'll try.
They used to ride the horses over here quite a lot. And hopefully I'm getting ready for my great northern trip tomorrow. I don't know where I'm going or where I'm stopping, but I'll do some research on that in a bit. I don't know, I might just tell the mechanic to leave the van in the garage and stop another night at my mum's. I'm going to nip up to the post office. I've got a sticker to post for John. John, it's on its way. I'm sorry, I'm useless, but I have had a few other worries of my mind. So yeah, and I'm going to dye my hair because I had a look at the video that I've just edited from you'll have seen, and yeah, I've got grey around my temples. You can really see it on the camera. So I'm going to dye my hair. I bought some hair dye.
It's me, you're the eldest,
This
I'm
morning.
the youngest, I'm the worst.
No, I didn't have to go grey until my 40s. I was very lucky.
18!
You're a stress head though.
I know.
I'll pick you back up when I go and get morning, lovely people. I'm with my mummy. And we're going to pick Gladys up. Yay! So he has given us a price, which we assume isn't right on the phone, so we're going to double check it when we get there because it's a lot cheaper than I was expecting. So I'll let you know when I get there. She's back, and as you can hear, a lot quieter. So I'm going to get her loaded and get on the road. The damage was not that bad. The mechanic has been really kind to me, bless him. £228.50, and we've given him 300 quid, bless him. And my mum and my sister have paid for it because they're too kind and they've been too generous. Love you both, and I'm going to miss you lots. But me, Gladys, and these two are going back to one of our old haunts where I had a beautiful time last year. So I'm on my way. It's about 2 hours. I'll pick you up when I get there. Finally made it back in what was one of my favourite spots last year, so I've come back to visit everyone at Castle Rigg. It's been really nice, so I'm going to go and have a couple with Lisa in reception in a bit. But I'm just going to make myself some food because I'm starving. I am on the hook up only pitches, so you just got hook up. The tent field is there and the toilet box just over there. Let's see what I can find to eat. I need to sort this van out because I've shoved everything in at my mum's and everything's everywhere. Oh, I never showed you this. This is my teeny tiny slow cooker. So it's a 3 litre one, and all this you can write on with chalk to say what's in it, how long it's got to be in for. Pretty good idea. So hopefully I can use that once I get to Aviemore. Found my dinner. Spaghetti and sausages. That's what I'm having. So I'm going to warm that up. Like Steve says, I don't make it, I warm it up. That's what I'm going to have for my dinner, and then I might go and see the girls in reception. It's opening day today at Castle Rigg, first day opening, and it was quite quiet on opening day last year, so fingers crossed I'm going to have a good natter with everyone in a bit. In the meantime, Daisy is faffing around on the floor and Doug's got his little anxious mush on. But they did travel much better this time round, much better. Anyway, I'm starving, I'm going. In every motorhome and camper van, you obviously have a space issue. Me more than most. And I have to try and get a double duvet cover on a double duvet. I should have thought I'd have done it at my mum's, but hey hum, we are in this situation now, so I have to do it. So there's the end. I'll come back to you because there's probably going to be a bit of swearing. We're getting there. Doesn't help, the dog keeps diving on the cover. He thinks we're going to bed. We're not going to bed, mate. Look at him. We're not going to bed. Where are you going? Go on there. You're a muppet. Bedding done. Whew, I'm tired now. Obviously the weather is a bit pants. It's Keswick, what do you expect? So I'm probably not going to go. I was going to go to the Stone Circle, so I'm going to see what it's like in the morning. So obviously that was one of my favourite, most peaceful places to go while I was here, and I really want to revisit it before I head up further north. So fingers crossed the weather clears up and I can go over, because I love it there. And yeah, I'm happy to be back in the lakes again. Well, I've been and had a chat to everyone here at Castle Rigg. It feels like I've come home. It's lovely to be back. It's just for one night though. I feel like I've come to another familiar place, and then tomorrow I'm going to an unfamiliar place. So I spent 2 weeks with people I know, including tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to be on my own, properly on my own. So I feel a little bit weird, but it is what it is. It's got to be done, hasn't it? You all right there? Yes. I put my little fairy lights up just to brighten the place up a little bit. My sister bought me those, thank you, Linz. And I miss you and Mum already, but I can't stay with you forever. I'm going to do a bit of editing. Might nip over and see Helen because she's in the shop till 7, and have a cup of tea with her, and then I'll sit down and watch some telly, and hopefully the weather will clear up a little bit in the morning because it's currently pants. I've just had my tea, so I'm just going to do a couple of super thanks if I can find them. So Claire Duval, thank you so much, and Happy in my auto trail, thank you so much. You are both very kind, and I don't expect any of these super thanks or buy me coffees. And I also want to say a massive thank you to Mandy and Steve Annis. Thank you, you beautiful pair that sent me money via PayPal, quite a bit of money. You are naughty, but I do appreciate it, I wholly appreciate it, so thank you so much. I'm going to I'm going to go and wash my pots. It's proper dark out there, so I might have to take the torch, and then I'm going to sit and edit the next video. Hopefully I don't get distracted again, because I've just been chatting in reception to everyone for ages. Mother, the tin opener you bought me is coming in handy, because it's got a bottle opener on it, and I just bought 2 beers from the shop. Can't get the bloody thing open now. Not the best bottle opener. Maybe I figured out a way to stay. Didn't I put you first? Didn't I reassure you? Did you ever do those things for me? I don't mind complicated, but the line is crossed. I'm waiting for a sincere apology. But you can't when you're with me. You need to find a way. But you can't when you're with me. You can with everyone. Today is the day we head away from Castle Rigg, and I am heading up towards Falkirk. So I'm going to see if I can do the park up that I want to do. 2.5 hours away from here, so more like 3.5 in Gladys. These two are soaked. Hot dog. It'll warm warm up soon, so I'm just going to say goodbye to everybody and get on the road. I have arrived. The weather is dire. It's been raining pretty much since I set off on the road 11 o'clock yesterday morning, and we're now on hold on, 1:30 the next day. Still raining. I am now in Scotland, Bonnie, Scotland. So I've come to the Kelpies, and if you want to do the park up at the Kelpies, don't go on the first car park where it tells you to go. Keep going all the way down to the bottom where you see the little guy in the wooden hut, and he will charge you £2 to park for the day, and then he comes back around later on in the afternoon and charges you a tenner to park overnight. Then there are toilets just behind me over there, and it's shorter walk to the Kelpies from here than the top car park where the maps and park for night take you. So I'm gonna take these two out for a wee. He has been asleep for most of the journey, and then I might as well just go for a walk over to the Kelpies despite the weather, because I don't think it's going to stop. Listen to that. I was going to go for a walk over, but it is absolutely pelting down now. It was only a little bit drizzle when I pulled up, but I was starving, so I had a sandwich. And these two needed to go out for a pee, so I'm going to wait, see what the weather does. I really want to send my drone up, but can't take them up in the rain. I think it's forecast all night and all tomorrow morning, and I probably need to leave tomorrow morning. I said to the new campsite that I'm going to be there either Friday or Saturday, so if I can find something interesting to stop at between here and there, I might. If not, I might just head straight to the campsite, see how I'm feeling. I don't know, because obviously if it's like this up there, we'll be able to get the awning up anyway. Bloody weather. I wish it'd just do one. As you can see, Gladys is parked there and the Kelpies are there, so I'm hoping to get some good pictures tonight when they're all lit up, but it's drizzling again, so I'm going to go over and do a bit of filming. It's still raining though, so no drone, unfortunate. There's the little hut where the guy is who you pay, and the toilets are just there. Toilets are open and nice and clean. So if you're planning on coming up, worth it just to use the toilet instead of having to use the one in your van. One of the benefits of this weather, I suppose, is there's nobody else here. I just passed two people with a brolly, and that's it, just me. There they are. That is the Kelpies. A Kelpie, an actual Kelpie, is a mythological water horse. So it's surrounded by water, and there is the canal along the back there. It's really beautiful. I have been on a very sunny day and it's stunning. Unfortunately, the weather is just a bit against me today. It's really hard to get a scale of them on the camera, but when you look at them, they are really tall. So I'm going to come back over tonight, regardless of the weather, because I want to see them lit up. It was one of the things I really wanted to see, and we only came in the daytime for a day trip last time in a car. There is another motorhome on the car park next to me, but you might be able to see how big they are. Check that out. They're really big sculptures, and you can do tours and go inside them, but I think it's only in the summer. The Helix Park is home of the Kelpies, the largest equine sculptures in the world. Standing at 100 foot tall and weighing more than 300 tonnes each, the magical Kelpies are a man-made wonder of feat and engineering. The Kelpies are modelled on real-life icons of times gone by, Clydesdale horses, Duke and Baron. The sculptures represent the lineage of the heavy horse of Scottish industry and economy, pulling the wagons, ploughs, barges and coal ship that shaped the geographical layout of Falkirk. In Scottish mythology, a Kelpie is a dangerous shape-shifting water creature that can appear as a horse. Just behind me is part of the little where the canal ends, I think. And some of the boats are parked up. What a grim day. The motorway was awful on the way here, but I'm glad I'm here. I'm really glad I've come, despite the weather. I can hear people talking in there. It's suppose I better get used to this cold Scottish weather, seeing as I'm going to be here for the foreseeable. It's bloody cold today. Put the diesel heater on for the dogs. I am done for now. Wet enough. I'll go back to my cosy van, my snoozy doggos, do a bit of editing, eat a bit of chocolate, and chill out until night time. Just have the cafe. It's got 2 mini Kelpies in front of it. This car park that I'm staying on is literally 1 minute walk around the corner to the Kelpies. The other one is a lot further up, so it's worth coming and paying the little guy in the hut your £2 out of season for the day, instead of walking all up, 'cause you have to walk all the way down the canal from the other one. I just got back to the van and met the lovely lady that's next door in the motorhome. Hello Wendy, 3Go Motorhome in there on Instagram. It's nice to have a chat. I think we're all going to go for a walk over later when it's dark, so yes, and they invited me over, bless them, for a cuppa. I'm just going to sit and edit this video with the dogs, because he wants his mama, don't you? Yeah, come where's your mama? Daisy's eating. What are you doing? So I'm just going to chill in the warm for a bit. I've edited what I've got. It's starting to go dark, but it's been very dull all day. Right, it's starting to go dark now. I'm going to make myself some tea. Well, warm up myself some tea, because that's all I can really do in this van. It's either soup, rice or spaghetti. They're my choices. And I've got a cream cake. Might just have a cream cake and a cup of tea. No, I'm not bothered. Don't worry, I'll eat something proper. Made myself some tea. I've just got the diesel heater on, so Daisy's hot, but I've dropped it right down. It's literally just ticking over. It's hardly taking any battery. We're still warm in here, so the door's cracked a little bit, but because I'm tipped to this side a little bit, the rain's trying to come in. It's actually alright now. I think it's when it runs off the roof box and it slides down the door. Car park's pretty empty. There was a van over there before, I don't know where they've gone. Might be that one over there. And then there's obviously Wendy's motorhome next to me there. Yeah, it's a nice little peaceful park up. You have got the main road just there, so if you park further down the car park you probably would be able to hear that, but I can't hear anything apart from rain. Now I actually don't mind the sound of rain in this van, even though it's like right above my head because the roof is small. It seems a lot less thuddy than on the motorhome. I don't know why. It's quite soothing actually. It makes me feel a little bit sleepy. But that might be the fact that it's roasting in here as well, so who knows. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and find myself some tea. Voila, tea is ready. Soup and bread. Good for a rainy cold day. You know what? I'm soaked and I stood in a massive puddle, so my feet are absolutely sopping, but I've done what I set out to do and I've come to see them in the dark and they're absolutely amazing, even despite the rain. So I'm happy. I actually feel like quite happy today. I've done what I set out to do. It's something I've wanted to do for a very, very long time, and I have achieved it all by myself. Well, not all by myself. Lots of help from lots of lovely people, but I am grateful for being right here in this moment right now. Back in the van, changed my socks. They're down there by the diesel heater drying out, but I am happy, and I know that doesn't seem like a massive achievement to some people, but the Kelpies being lit up at night is something I've wanted to see for a long time. So despite the rain and the cold, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I am feeling content tonight, like I'm getting on with things. Obviously this is going to be peaks and troughs. I'm having an up day today. Maybe tomorrow will be a down day, I don't know. But for tonight I am very happy and grateful to just be here and experience it. I don't know if you can see her, it's quite dark, but she's hot. I'll just turn the diesel litre down. So I'm just going to settle in, have a chilled out night. Got to be off by 11. The little guy came and gave me a leaflet. Apparently you have to leave by 11. Toilets are open all night. Don't empty a chemical toilet in the toilet. You can use barbecues just on hard standing within your allocated space, and they do have a barrier that goes down. But he did tell me that if you need to go away in an emergency, there is an emergency road just behind. Really lovely guy. So it's cost me £12 to be here from 1:30 until 11 o'clock tomorrow with toilets. Not too bad. And I've seen something that I've wanted to see forever. Shame I couldn't get the drone up, but there's always when I'm on my way back from when I finish my season, so maybe the weather will be better then. We shall see. Yes, I'll catch you in the morning. It was a very peaceful night's sleep at the Kelpies. The rain did stop this morning, but by the time I got up, put the bed away, it started raining again. So no drone footage, I am afraid. But I found on my little leaflet that the guy gave me, I get a free hot or cold drink before 10:30. So I'm going to go over, get my free hot drink. I might get myself some breakfast, saves me eating a pan of chocolate, because that's all I've got really. I'm going to feed the dogs and then I'm going to do that. I was very brave. I went and sat in the cafe on my own. As you can see, I had chocolate cake for breakfast, but small wins. So I've decided, because I'm feeling brave, I'm going to go and do a free park up tonight. It is 2 hours north, just a bit down from Aviemore. It looks like a little lay-by by a river. So I'm going to go and check that out. And I figured if I was scared, or I didn't like the look of it, I can always dart off to the campsite because it's about 45 minutes from there. I'm going to get this van ready to get rolling. We have a problem. I think the engine's overheated. Look. So my water's gone down to minimum. I'm just going to wait for it to cool down and chuck some water in and see what happens. So I've topped the water up. Here goes nothing. Seems to have cooled down a little bit. See how she goes. No light. We have 22 miles to go to where I'm going. See how far we get. We carried on the last few miles and made it to our park up. 20 miles or something I think it was. So I'm just, no idea where I am actually. I'll have a look. A little village. There's a little B&B down there and a river. Mountains just outside the window, and the A9 is just behind me. So I'm about 40 minutes away from the campsite, so I figured I could probably nurse her there if the worst comes to the worst, and I'll probably know a good mechanic. My only thought was that obviously she's dropped a fair bit of the antifreeze and it's going to be -2 here tonight. It's currently sleeting, but there should be a bit of antifreeze in there, so it should be okay. My thoughts are that because she's had a new water pump, obviously there's more pressure in the system. It's highlighted the fact she's got a leak somewhere, whereas the old water pump obviously wasn't pushing the water through the system with enough pressure, and it's not lost all the water. I have done about 500 miles in her since I picked her up from the garage, so yeah, she needs to go in and find out where this leak is. But I'll speak to the campsite and find out if they know a good mechanic up in Aviemore, and then take her in when I get there. For now, me and these two are going to have a chilled out afternoon. Hopefully the weather clears up, but doesn't seem to be. We had some clear spells coming up. The A9, once you get off the dual carriageway bit, is so pretty, and it's stunning up here. You probably can't see because it's an action camera, but there's loads of snow up on the top here, and all on the top. Yeah, it's proper sleeting. There is another van next to me and another van there. That'll be my mum, she's worried. After all the drama, I'm making myself a brew and a sandwich for my dinner. It seems to have stopped sleeting for now, and I'm just gonna chill out for the afternoon. Keep my fingers crossed that Gladys is okay to finish the rest of the journey tomorrow, but I have enough footage for one video already. So I thank you all very much for watching. Please tune in to the next one and see if we actually make it to our home for the next 8 months. Thank you for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.